to San Antonio Living. If you're feeling like maybe you need a little lift before the holidays, we know exactly where you should go. Dr. David Mozersky is the founder of Contour Lay's Body Institute, and he's joining us this morning along with one of his most recent patients, Ann McConnell. It's nice to see you both.
Thank you, Shelley.
Thank you for coming today, Ann, and to share your story. First of all, for people who don't know about Contour Lay's Body Institute, tell me what you guys focus on.
Well, Shelley, we focus on three major areas.
Okay.
One is facial rejuvenation, skin care, and body contouring.
Those are the important areas.
Those are the important areas, and especially this time of year, everybody wants to look good for the holidays. So we have to think about starting a little bit in advance so that they can look good. And we have some things I think will really be interesting for everyone.
Oh, well, I'm glad to find out that it's not too late, that if we do some things to take care of ourselves now, we're going to be looking fabulous at our holiday parties.
Exactly.
Okay.
It's hard not to look fabulous at a holiday party after a few hours anyway. So.
All right. This is true. This is true. So let's talk about some of those things that you're known for. Skin rejuvenation, first of all. I know one of the things that you feature is something called the silhouette lift, and I've never heard about that. What is that?
Well, this is something that Ann actually has had.
Okay.
So what we have what happens as we get older is our faces fall due to gravity and loss of tissue. And so there's lots of different ways we can deal with this. And the most extreme way is by having a facelift, which is a wonderful procedure in certain patients that really need it. But there's a lot of downtime and sometimes a lot of expense and a lot of disappointment. So a silhouette lift is a way of getting that lift without the downtime and without as much expense, and in a way that's really fantastic. And I think if you want to look at Ann's before and after picture, you'll see some interesting things.
All right, let's take a look at Ann's before picture. Obviously, you see her. She's sitting right next to us. But we'll show you what Ann looked like before she went in to the silhouette. Wow, I can't even finish my sentence. That's a huge difference. Ann, that is a fabulous transformation. Yeah. Dr. Mozersky, how does that work? How does the silhouette lift work? I mean, are you under general anesthesia?
No, it's done under local anesthesia. We make a little incision behind the hairline, and we put these little cleverly devised strings with cones on them in there that lift up the tissue, actually, and then it's in there for several years without the hassle. So.
And then what about the recovery on the silhouette lift? Because I know facelift, weeks, months, days?
Days.
Days. Yes. You're kidding me.
No.
Oh my goodness.
Just a few days and I went back to work.
Tell me about the procedure for you and what made you decide that you wanted to take a few years off?
Well, I didn't realize till I saw the pictures how much I needed that. But at the time that we were talking about doing it, I was interested in doing a procedure where I wouldn't have to have general anesthesia, quick recovery, and no pain. And all of those things are with this procedure.
So literally you were back at work in like a week's time?
Yes.
Oh my gosh. Yes. And it's amazing what the lift did for the neck too. I mean, that really just took off so much extra skin from your neck.
Yeah.
Well, this lift could be done in the mid-face, which is the major problem in most people, but also in the neck where Ann had a significant problem. And you can also do eyebrow lifts with the same technique. So it's really very versatile, very quick, very easy to tolerate, and our patients have just, loved it so far.
I can see why. We've got another before and after picture to show you. This is another one of your patients who's had the silhouette lift, and you can see, I noticed a big difference on the eyes in that picture.
Yeah,
and again with the neck too. Yeah. Wow. Yeah. Pretty amazing stuff. And again, you don't have to go completely under, which is something a lot of people worry about.
Exactly. And combining this with our 3D treatment, we really have a weapon now against little wrinkles in this area and extra little fat deposits and evening up the complexion. In the next picture, I think you'll see an example of someone who has had that treatment, and there it is right there.
What is this procedure called?
This is called 3D skin tightening.
Okay.
And using microwave energy and a very painless type of procedure, we're able to reduce that little roll under her chin, and look at the difference that that this treatment has made in terms of her skin tone.
The tone, it looks much brighter.
She looks so much better and more youthful.
We've got another picture to show people of a different procedure. You know, we talked a lot about facial rejuvenation, and that's one of the things that you like to treat. But we also have to deal with liposuction and cellulite, too.
Exactly. And this is a great example of what we can do. Again, all of our procedures are done with patients awake. We don't use any general anesthesia. The recovery period is extremely rapid. This is a young woman who was very self-conscious about the saddlebags, and you can see the nice difference that
it is a big difference, a very big difference. Just to show that that's not the only area where we can do it. This is the abdomen, and a little bit of work in the inner thighs on this patient, too. It looks like a big, big difference. And, you know, you mentioned that everything that you do under general anesthesia. No, under local anesthesia. Yes. Local anesthesia, which is so important because a lot of people really don't want to have to deal with that going under anesthesia because, you know, this is definitely the good way to do it. Let's talk a little bit about our special offer that we've got for our San Antonio Living viewers, because it is a good one. And again, if we're talking about getting ready before the holidays approach, I have it right here, Dr. Mozersky. The first 10 callers are going to get a free consultation and $1,000 off their lipo or silhouette facelift. Is that right? That's true. That is a great deal to get people started for sure. Exactly. I love that. And guys, 10% off of Botox and also filler and retail products. That's for all the rest of the people that call get that, right? And now they also get, and this is a big one too, a 20% discount on any consultations, any procedures that they decide to have, silhouette or the lipo. Everybody who calls gets that if they book their procedure before the October 26th. So. Well, guys, now is the time to do it. You saw some amazing results with the pictures that we showed you, and you heard from Ann, who looks fabulous, by the way. Thank you so much for sharing your story. If you would like more information about Contourlay's Body Institute, they're out on Stone Oak Parkway. Go to contourlays.com or call the number that you see on your screen and ask about the special offer for our San Antonio Living viewers. The phone number is 494-8446. Again, 494-8446 for more information.